Hi guys, this is my presentation on why the death penalty, aka capital punishment, is unjust. So my thought process throughout this class period reading Just Mercy started with I didn't really have an opinion on the death penalty. I've always had a difficult time establishing opinions on topics that are as deep as this, and I had approached it with um, I guess it was good because it gave me an open mind and an unbiased view on the situation. And then as we began to get further into class, I would read about the logistics behind the death penalty, the stories in Just Mercy, the debates that we listened to for homework, and the articles I would read. And then tying that in with my peers' opinions that I thought were incredible in class, I realized that I do believe that the death penalty is inhumane and unjust. This issue is important to me because, um, for one thing, on the factual side, approximately 4% of people executed by the death penalty are innocent. The death penalty is subject to a lot of racial discrimination and bias against people who are not as wealthy or do not have access to good lawyers. And the death penalty is very expensive and uses taxpayer money that I think could instead be used to fund um, solutions to the root cause of the problem instead of just um, very surface level, like just not thought through punishments like I think the death penalty is. In my own personal beliefs, I don't think it's fair to get rid of human rights, the natural right of life. I think time in prison is equal, if not worse, punishment for criminals, and it also allows for people to have time to prove themselves innocent. And I also think that capital punishment affects more than just the prisoner. Like, it can have a negative toll on their families, the people who do execute them, and there's a lot more effects than just them being gone from our earth. I also considered the counter argument in this situation. Um, a lot of people do believe that is a proper form of justice, like an eye for an eye. However, I don't think that way with my own personal values. Um, some people believe that capital punishment will deter other crimes. However, I don't think this has necessarily been proven. There's been a lot of facts on both sides of the case, and people believe that it restores confidence in the justice system. However, as I said before, I really think that it doesn't actually prove anything about our justice system. I think instead it just was like a quick solution to a much deeper problem. And how will my life be different after this? I've increased a lot of empathy towards this situation. As I said before, I initially started off unbiased and unsure about where I stand, but after reading um, Walter McMillian's story, a black man who was wrongly convicted of murder and sentenced to death, I it's really shown me like how much racial bias and how many flaws are in the justice system, and how that any punishment this severe that is not perfectly fair should not even be considered as an option. Um, I've increased my sense of duty, and this also goes along with the fourth bullet point that I think it's important for me to make a difference with this in my life, and also I want to educate more people on the injustices of our system, and I believe that the more people that know about it, the more likelihood there is for there to be change. And I'm also just grateful for my own situation in general, and it's established a sense of gratitude in me that I don't have to be put through these things. And um, it's also given me a greater appreciation for the resilience of other people. I think that the trials that these people have gone through are um, they're horrible, but they've also allowed for the education of these injustices for people like myself, and um, I just really appreciate the sacrifices that those people have gone through, and even if they don't realize what a difference it's made, it has. And thank you guys for listening. That's my presentation. Yeah, bye.